يا قدير يا رب، يا غفور يا رب، يا رحيم يا رب، يا سميع يا رب، يا بصير يا رب، يا قدير يا رب، يا غفور يا رب، يا رحيم يا رب، يا سميع يا رب، يا بصير يا الله الله في الليل قمت أصلي بالدمع أذرف لحني، لحنا هداني لربي، لحن الهدى والتمني. يا ربي قد فاض كاسي، منك الرضا فاعف عني.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah. Let me give you the best of greetings, the greetings of peace. Peace be unto you. Now my name is Eddie, and I'm your host of the Deen Show. And I get a chance to sit with a lot of wonderful people. People who have come to acknowledge what the truth is in life. They joined this beautiful brotherhood of over 1.5 billion people from all around the world. The fastest growing way of life in the world today. And my next guest is one of those people. Now he's a unique individual. He's my brother and your brother, and we want to know why this former rapper, hip-hop phenomenon, former bad boy, gone good boy, who was with the likes of Sean, P. Diddy, Combs, hanging out with all the celebrities, and he left that life to live this good life, the life that brought him peace. You're going to find out how he attained something that money couldn't buy. I got a chance to sit with him, and I'm very excited to share his story with all of the viewers of the Deen Show this week. On the Deen Show, Loon, former bad boy, gone good boy. Let's find out why. Enjoy this week's show.
Allah, there's only one God, and Muhammad is his messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Allah, there's only one God, and Jesus was his messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah.
I don't know why I did that. Maybe it's just to break the ice. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And everybody peace, you know. I mean, Islam has brought peace into my life that I couldn't find, you know, living the lifestyle I was living in the music business. And it feels good to wish peace unto others once I've found the peace for myself.
Now, we are excited to hear this story because we get to talk to people who have come from all walks of life. You know, people have this misnotion that Islam is something just for the Arabs.
Yeah.
But when they see an American who used to be or someone who is an icon, people are looking up to you. You're singing with P. Diddy and the Bad Boy Crew. Is that what they're called?
Yeah. Bad Boy Records, Bad Boy Entertainment. You know, P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Sean John. You know, I ran with an entrepreneur. I ran with an icon in the music business, and I was exposed to so many things in such a short period of time. The success of the records that I did with Puff, you know, propelled to be in, you know, audiences all around the world. It wasn't a country that I couldn't go to that a person couldn't identify with who I was, or the songs I created, or the records I partaked in. And you know, it's just an overwhelming feeling to be embraced by such a vast audience. But you know, to become a Muslim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has definitely replaced that audience, you know, saying with a whole different light. You know, it's a whole different thing, and the transition has been so beautiful. You know, Allah's most kind. You know, the brothers and sisters that I used to, you know, run with in the music business have embraced my conversion to Islam. You know, my family has, you know, embraced my conversion to Islam, and it's just Like I said, you know, on the outside, everything looks good. You see the $100,000 cars. You see a lot of diamonds. You see, you know, for men, for the sake of men, you see a lot of females, and they think that this is, you know, this is a life. This is like, you know, paradise right here on earth. But the reality of it is, you know, I couldn't purchase peace. You know, I was probably able to buy a car, buy a house, buy a chain. Couldn't purchase peace. And the reality of it is, while I'm sitting here constantly paying for the disease, the cure was free.
Paying for the disease.
Paying for the disease. And, you know, it just got to a point where it was just getting very overwhelming. It was getting very overbearing. And I just found myself searching inside, like, man, I need an answer. I need something that's going to give me a route to just, you know, alleviate some of these pains. And I would try all kinds of things. You know, sometimes you just be like, yo, listen, I'll just go buy me a hot car. Maybe I feel better. You know, maybe if I go buy a chain. You know, maybe if I go to the spa for about 5 hours. Go get a seaweed bath and all the, you know, the whole crazy stuff. But then, you know, you get one phone call, next thing you know, you got knots in your back again. Or you drive the car, you know all the features in the car is no fun no more. Or you wear the chain, and after a while the chain is just kind of boring because, you know, everything upgrades as you go. And I found myself like, I can't find peace chasing this methodology. So what happened, I was fortunate to do a song with an artist from Canada, you know, a brother named Masari. He was a Lebanese artist. And when I did the song didn't really do good in the States, but it kind of propelled into a market that I never knew even. And it was in the Muslim market, in the Islamic market. And what happened was I got, you know, called to do shows in like Muscat, Oman, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and things of this nature. Even I performed in Kazakhstan. I performed in a lot of countries, even in West Africa. And I found myself running to Islam, keep running into Islam. And once you get past the whole little butterflies and the things that come with the, you know, the entertainment aspect, I started to get drawn to other things that came with my journey. And that was like the adhan being called. The adhan being called in the city, like, just rang through the whole city. Everybody would just stop. You could hear people breathing. This is a song that I heard that was more beautiful than any song I've ever wrote in my life.
That's the Muslim call to prayer.
The Muslim call to prayer, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, at some point you find yourself trying to shop between Dhuhr and Asr. Everyone's taking the sunnah nap. You know, I come from New York City. Everything's 24 hours. I've never seen anybody shut down in midday. You know what I'm saying? And all this is for the sake of Allah. All this is for the sake of God. And it's like, this was so consistent. You know, every place I went, I just seen this whole consistent practice of worshiping the one true God. And this was something that I was looking for. This is something I wanted to be a part of, because there's a lot of inconsistency the way people practice and worship, you know what I'm saying, God. And what I saw in the Muslim was very consistent. And I just couldn't, you know, I couldn't tear myself away from it. After a while, I started to see and study, ask questions. I would go to certain bookstores, buy books, and just found myself getting more and more drawn to trying to learn this culture, learn this lifestyle, and learn this religion. So while I was in the UAE, I found myself, you know, pretty much, you know, at the last leg of this whole party thing. And, you know, I actually seen the sunrise while I was in Abu Dhabi, and I was staying at the Emirates Palace. And I watched the sunrise, and I'm looking at the Arabian Sea, and I'm just saying to myself, like, this is just beautiful, man. This is just beautiful. And it's like all the misconceptions that you see in the media about the Muslim, you know, all of these things were quickly getting dispelled.